In an old neighborhood of the city, there stood a strange and eerie house. People called it the Dark House. No one had lived there for years, yet at night, lights were often seen flickering from its windows. Locals believed that inside this house was a locked room, a room that no one had ever opened. Those who had tried either lost their minds or mysteriously disappeared. One day, a young boy named Ollie and his friend Zainab decided they would solve the mystery of the house. Ollie was fond of adventures, while Zainab was cautious by nature. But Ollie convinced her, saying this was a once-in-a-lifetime chance. "Zainab, if we don't uncover this secret now, we'll regret it forever," Ollie said excitedly. That night, under the cover of darkness, they jumped over the backyard wall and entered the house. Every room was covered in dust, the walls cracked, and the furniture broken. But the room, the one everyone spoke about, was still locked. An old rusty lock hung on its door. "Are you sure we should do this?" Zainab asked nervously, her heart pounding. Ollie pulled out an old set of keys from his pocket. "I found these in my grandfather's old chest. Maybe one of them fits this lock." He began trying the keys one by one. Finally, the fifth key turned, and the door creaked open. Inside, it was dark and cold. There was an old table, a couch, and a wooden cabinet. But the air felt strange, like someone was breathing nearby. Ollie turned on his flashlight. Suddenly, his light fell upon something that shocked him, a photograph of Zainab. This is my childhood picture. But how did it get here?" Zainab gasped, stepping back. The walls were lined with more photographs. Ollie, Zainab, their friends, their families. Each picture had red marks on it, as if someone had marked them all. "Who did this? How could anyone know about us?" Ollie whispered. Suddenly, from behind the couch, a shadow moved. An old woman in a white dress emerged. Her eyes were empty, her face stretched in a strange smile. "You've finally come? I've been waiting for you both," she said. Zainab screamed. Ollie stepped back, trembling. "Who are you? Why are these pictures here?" Ollie asked, gathering courage. The woman laughed. "These pictures are your fates. Whoever enters this room never leaves. You two are my next guests." Zainab grabbed Ollie's hand. "We need to get out of here." But the door slammed shut behind them. "It's no use. That door will never open again," the woman's voice echoed. Ollie hurried to the cabinet and found an old diary inside. On its cover was written, "Whoever enters this room discovers the truth, but must pay the price." Zainab flipped through the pages quickly. The first page read, "This house belonged to my grandfather, who once made a deal." "This is my grandfather's diary," Ollie gasped. The old woman grinned. "Yes, your grandfather made a pact with me in exchange for his life. And now you too must pay the price." Ollie and Zainab stood frozen. Would they ever escape this room? Or was their fate now sealed forever inside? "We are getting out of here. I promise," Ollie said with determination. Zainab kept flipping the diary's pages. Each page told the story of someone who entered this room and never came back. Finally, on one page they read, "If the air offers the greatest sacrifice of the heart, the door will open." Sacrifice? What sacrifice? Zainab asked, terrified. Ollie fell silent, then suddenly said, "My grandfather made the deal for my life. That means I must give my life so you can go free." "No," Zainab screamed. "You can't do this. There must be another way." The old woman appeared again. "There is only one way. One must pay, the other may leave. The choice is yours." Suddenly, the mirror in the room lit up, showing visions of Ollie and Zainab's families, crying, grieving, as if both of them had already died. "It's a lie," Ollie shouted. Then an idea struck him. He grabbed the diary and carefully read the last page. There it was, a hidden message. "If both accept the truth and show no fear, the pact will break. Zainab, we must overcome our fear. Stand with me." Ollie held her hand tightly. Together they stood before the old woman. "We do not accept your deal. You cannot trap us," Ollie declared boldly. The woman laughed, but her laughter began to fade. The walls shook, pictures fell from the walls, and her figure began to blur. "No, you broke the pact," she screamed as her shadowy form dissolved into nothingness. The door creaked open. Bright light filled the room. Ali and Zainab stepped outside. It was morning. Birds were singing. The dark house stood silent, sealed forever. Zainab turned to Ali. "We did it." Ali smiled. "But no one must ever learn this secret again." They swore to never let anyone near the house. But the story wasn't truly over, for the day someone else unlocks that door, the pact will return.